Hey guys, how are you? I don't have any music on right now. Um, Having a little bit of a rough time this morning. Um, so one of the hardest parts in a journey is reliving your past, trying to figure out what broke you and how to fix it. So one of my hardest parts in this journey is whenever I was a little broken or a little sad or needed a good laugh. There are a couple people that lifted me up. And so you remember the feeling that you used to get when they would reach out to you or you saw their face and your whole body would just light up, and you knew that when you called them and you talked to them that there was never any judgment passed. It was called an unconditional love. So when you are broken again and that person is no longer there for you, it hurts a little bit more. That's what we call a catch-22. That person for me was my grandmother. And it's been so many years since I lost her. But whenever I'm hurt or down or sad, I think about her. And I put her moo on. And I sit in a room and I talk to her and I can hear her voice. I can hear her yell at me. I could hear her call me Kunji. I can hear her I could hear her voice and I could smell her. And whenever I would be sad or hurt, she would always cook and talk to me while she was cooking. And I'll never forget, there was quite a few times when she would make me escarole soup. I loved escarole soup. And she would sit there and she would talk to me over soup. She tried to teach me how to be a good woman and a good mom and a good wife at the age of 9. I mean, who does that? Italian women, they do that. And I remember before she passed, she told me to love my sister and to take care of her because she's the last thing that I'll have in this world that will know me as well as anybody could know anyone. So whenever I'm sad, I just think about the last time I was whole. And that was when my grandmother was alive. And like I said, it's been since 1986, and that's a long time. And yes, it does get easier, but then there are times like this when I'm feeling depressed and sad. Well, me and my sister were always sick. We would cry, I want my nanny. Matter of fact, I think I said that a couple of times when I was giving birth. But the upside of that is it is God's catch-22. Because if I didn't miss her as much as I do right now, I guess I wouldn't have felt as much love as I did. Because you don't miss things that you don't love or that didn't love you. So again, there's an upside. And I remember that I always tried to be a strong person. And I would tell my husband, you know, I don't need you. I love you and I love having you in my life, but I don't need you. And I think that is the cruelest thing that you can ever tell a person. Because everybody wants to feel needed.
You doing?
Good, what's up?
Huh?
What's up?
Just checking on
Oh, I love
you.
you.
You crying?
A little bit.
Why? What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. I'm okay.
What happened?
No, nothing.
You
Okay.
fighting with your mom or something?
No. I'm good. I'm good. And that was my husband now. He's so sweet. And he's very supportive. Anyway, like I was saying, it's okay to be vulnerable to certain people. And you just have to remember that there are people out there that love you and want to be close to you. And sometimes you have to open those doors to them and let them in. Because when you close yourself off and only have that one person, if that person is gone, it's hard for you to pick up and move on. I don't know, that's the best way you can explain it. I don't know why I'm sad today. And sometimes my husband doesn't understand why I'm sad. And it's hard because I can't explain it to him. Like, I don't know what to say. Because I can't even explain it. But he's patient. So basically, I guess what I'm trying to say to you is you need to let someone in. Someone that'll just sit there with you and be understanding and just be there for you. Not ask questions. Not call you a crybaby because you don't know why you're so sad. And just, I guess, be there, hold your hand. The funny thing is you'll find it in the weirdest places. Don't expect more from people than what they can give, because you're always going to let yourself down. And that's not fair to the other person, because some people are more capable of the emotional stuff. And some people are just not built like that. It doesn't make them wrong or make them bad people. But you need to make sure that you don't hold it in. You are loved, remember that. And if you don't believe that, I mean, you need to love yourself. I'm talking a jumbled mess, I know. I'm having one of those days today. And I guess I just wish I had some escarole soup. And I wish I just knew. Why I was feeling the way I feel today. I just wish I could just scream and yell and just get it out there. I just am so ready to feel better. God. But I do know for sure that I will not feel like this later. And when I feel like this again, I'll be able to look back on my video and see that I was raw, and then later on that day I was a lot better. Just remember, don't shut yourself in. Don't close yourself down. Do whatever it takes to get you up and moving again. You're gonna have your highs and you're gonna have your lows. And that's okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to play me some Elvis Presley. And I'm gonna go in the kitchen and I'm gonna be with my grandmother by cooking something. I wish I had escarole because I'd make some escarole soup. And I'm gonna get past this. I know I will. And I want to thank every single one of you for being there with me. I think it's because I have done a little bit too much. I was really, really sore last night. And had a hard time sleeping. And my stomach is swollen again. So I'm gonna probably give myself a break and cut myself a break. And it's okay for you guys to do that too. Cut yourself a break. I don't know what else to say. I do know I just want to go in the shower and just have like a really, really good cry. So let it all just drip on down me and just get it out. I think the hardest thing is I wish I could have shared my grandmother with my kids. And maybe they'd understand why I loved her so much. Just the poor kids, like, when I'm cooking, I'm like, come cook with me. And they're like, oh, Mom. I'm like, oh, you don't understand. I loved cooking with my grandmother. And they're like, why do you always bring that up? And I think it's because it was one of the most natural times that you can experience. So, make memories. Make memories with your family. Make memories with your friends. Give them something to have a catch-22 on later. Because these sad tears end up turning into laughing tears, which turn into happy tears. So make memories today. Take time to call up a friend, tell them you love them, reminisce about some stupid stuff that you did. Go out for lunch, go do something. But I think that should be our goal in life. Every day make a memory. I think that's the best gift that we could give the people that we love. So I'm gonna stop feeling sorry for myself right now. Thank God that I had my grandmother in my life. And thank God that I had my uncles, who I absolutely adored, in my life. I could do no wrong in their eyes. Maybe that's what I'm mourning. These are people that, like, if you told them I did anything, they would still love me, and it would be okay. And my Uncle Jimmy and my Uncle Jack and Uncle Russ were the most amazing men. I'm grateful that I had them in my life. And they never yelled at me. They never had to raise a hand at me. All they had to do was give me that look. And that was worse than being punished. Be that person for someone. Be that inspiration. Don't make people not want to come to you. Allow them to be there. Okay? Remember, we all make mistakes. We're not perfect. That's what makes us who we are. Stop trying to live your life so fast. And enjoy the little moments, because those are the ones that count. I'm sitting here and I'm looking at some amazing women in my room. I have my mother-in-law, who I absolutely love, who just passed recently. And I have my nanny, who just was the most, everybody loved her. You could not love her. And as sad as I am that I lost them, I am blessed and grateful that I had them in my life for as long as I did. And that definitely was a gift from God. And I feel comforting knowing that they're watching over me. So enough of the pity party. I am going to blast my music. I'm going to go downstairs. And I am going to cook something. That's how I show everybody that I love them, is by cooking for them. I'm going to take a shower. And I'm going to cleanse myself with my tears. And I'm going to have a beautiful day. And I hope all of you have just have a beautiful day too. So anyway, I'm gonna sign off. This is week 3, day 2. And as much as it looks like this is a backslide, it's not, because normally when I feel this way, I go and I put myself in a room and shut the light and stay under the blankets. And at least I'm not doing that today. I'm marching on. So if I can do it, you can do it. So God bless. I love you all. And I will see you later. Have a happy Sunday. Bye, guys.